I've just planted an Atlantic white cedar. The Latin name is Chamaecyparis thyoides, and these are native to North America, mainly on the Atlantic coastal regions, but I think also there's some down in the Gulf coastal areas. But they should be tolerant of Zone 7A here in Middle Tennessee. And I planted this about a week ago, and I believe I ordered it from directnatives.com, I think is the name of the website. First time I've ordered from there. It arrived in really good condition, and I just noticed since I planted it, it started to get a lot of yellowing needles on the interior, which may be normal for this species. I'm not sure. A lot of conifers will lose needles in the fall, so it could be normal, possibly just reacting to colder temperatures from where it came. I think it may have come from Florida, actually. So maybe the freezing temps here suddenly jolted it into its winter mode and it's losing some interior needles. The outside needles are still green, and it's a very delicate foliage, I'd say. Almost reminiscent of maybe a club moss or something like that. And I've read online that this is a very finicky tree to try to grow. Easy to kill, so if it dies as a result of sudden temperature change and the shock of being transported, I won't be surprised. But if it lives, it's going to be an interesting addition to my conifer collection, because they're relatively rare in the nursery trade. And I think that Direct Natives, I believe that's the name of it, still has some of these. You can probably do a Google search for Atlantic white cedar or even Chamaecyparis thyoides and find them if you want to try one. This would be a very wet soil tolerant conifer. It normally grows in swampy areas up on these little mounds just above the water table. So if you have a wet spot in your yard and you're looking for an evergreen conifer, this may be the best one, actually. Now, if you have a wet spot, normally you can put a deciduous conifer like a cypress or a dawn redwood there. But on the list of evergreens, it's hard to find conifers that will survive in moisture. Or I guess not totally saturated, but more moist than normal. So let's see what happens with this one. I've wanted it for a long time, and I guess that Direct Natives website may be relatively new, so as soon as I saw it for sale, I immediately ordered it.